Yeah, Rahubat family. Um, I'm coming live today because there's been some discrepancies going on and some lies being told about me. First of all, I want to say this. Rahubat Yasar Musyaru, Akay Athar and Kum Yasar. Um, Pafaf Kawun Tabitjet Hatshep Siratum Re'e. Today, I'm coming live because there's been rumors going around. And I want to say this. One thing about me is I'm not a liar. Okay? Because what happens when you lie is you wind up getting caught up in your lies. You have to, if you go back to my audios, listen to my audios, and listen to what I'm saying now, it will confirm everything that I'm saying. Okay? Hold on, let me put my glasses on so I can read the comments. I'm not ready to read the comments yet. There's some things I need to get into about people in this tribe and the lies that they're telling about me. First of all, can you hear me? Okay, just want to make sure y'all can hear me. First of all, I want to say this. I am a Sabian, okay? Second of all, I represent this tribe to the best of my ability. I wasn't always like this, okay? And I did federal time twice. Now, if I was an informant, right, just think about it. If I was an informant, what was I doing in prison? Informants don't go to prison. They let informants out to work for them and report back to them. Okay? I don't have the chapter, the scheme on me right now, but I got this next update coming up and I'm going to read the chapter called the scheme. Baba says that they do what they do with informants is they let them in and they work from the inside out. Okay? How could I be an informant if I was incarcerated with the master teacher? You know, y'all got to start thinking and listening and thinking to the people who are before you. Okay? Because the young elder is a fraud and I'm getting ready to put his behind on my wall because I got dirt on you too, nigga. Okay? Now, see, what you should have did was you should have just told the truth. The reason why you knew that I was about to get in a car accident is because you were a part of it. You are part of the scheme of things. For whatever reason, y'all don't want the master teacher out. And y'all keep trying to subtly attack me and act like I'm not doing my best to help free him while you all are doing things to keep him incarcerated. Let me put my glasses on. First of all, let me keep it real with y'all. I'm a convicted felon, okay? I've been to federal prison twice. Once for what I did, for the crime I committed, and the second time was for my violation, all right? If you look up my inmate number, and I'm going to give it to you, go to bop.gov and put in 48192-054. Again, 48192-054. That is my inmate number. Look it up. And you will see when I got out. I got out in September of 2004. The master teacher got incarcerated in 2002. And then I read the letter to y'all. I read the letter that the master teacher wrote to me when we were locked up at the same time, at the same places. Now, let me calm down and explain a few things to y'all. Hold on. Oh, I'm trying to woosah, y'all. Because I'm going to tell you something. I don't like talking like this, but I'm a gangster. I'm not really with all that talking, getting on the internet and stuff. I'm not a man, and I'm not trying to act like I'm a man, and I know I can't beat no man, but it's a lot of brothers in this tribe. Y'all are bitches, okay? When it all boils, when we got right down to it, an opportunity for y'all to fight for the master teacher, y'all was running around sleeping with women, okay? Who was that? Y'all was running around sleeping with sisters. And a lot of y'all got babies. Y'all was not thinking about the master teacher and him coming out of prison. All right? And that's a fact. And he asked me to get involved to help him get out of there. And now I'm working with to help him. And you got black devils like the young elder making up stuff. First of all, let me make this clear to you. First of all, I was never, ever, ever a school crossing guard. Okay? Let me tell you the type of jobs that I had. All right? I falsified resumes. I falsified documents, and I got jobs working in executive positions. All right? When I had to work because my back was against the wall, you know, when I had to work, I worked at Morgan Stanley and Dean Witter. All right? A stock brokerage firm. I was a supervisor there on 47th and 5th. Get it right. All right? You're not dealing with a dummy. I'm not freaking stupid. Y'all niggas could try to play me all you want to. Listen to that freaking clown ass nigga that call himself the young elder. Got me on his channel now. All of a sudden, he got bad things to say about me because the truth is coming out about who he is and what he's really about. Now you answer these questions to me. Since y'all got questions, let me answer them for you. The question is this. If the young elder was concerned about Baba, why he never wrote him? Why he don't got no letters, y'all? Why he don't have y'all having conversations with the master teacher? Whenever you hear me talking to the master teacher, there's always an attorney present. Y'all need to read and look up the laws on the Bureau of Prisons, all right? And then you will understand what I'm saying is true, okay? Number one, a convicted felon cannot go up to prison to see another convicted felon. Why? That's just the Bureau of Prisons rules. That's the rules for the BOP. But when I was in the feds, you can ask any other federal inmate, niggas that's listening, pretending they ain't never been to jail. They never lied. They never stole. They never cheated. They never had sex out of wedlock. They never drank. They never smoked. They never was at a strip club. These people, if you ask them, they are walking around with halos over their head. And they full of shit. And I'm sick of them. All right? Let me explain something to you. The master teacher can talk to me. He can put my phone number on his call list. This is how it works in the feds. They give you a sheet of paper. They give you you write down the names of the person, phone number, and just like when you take a test for the I forgot what they call that. My mind is just, I'm upset right now. But there's a paper that you fill out with it. They give you a number 2 pencil. Excuse me. Or you can do it with a pen. And what you do is you fill out the telephone numbers. So in other words, if Baba wanted to call me, he would take my phone number and circle it in. And then write it on a sheet of paper and you hand it into your counselor. Your counselor takes it to the switchboard office and they put it in a computer. And after 2 to 3 days, sometimes a week, sometimes it happens overnight. It depends on how fast they move. You make the phone call, you dial a number, then the person gets the call and say, this is a call from a federal inmate. And then you could say that at the beat, you say your name. And so when it's already recorded. So when they call you, they say, this is a call from a federal inmate. To accept this call, press whatever. To not accept, y'all know, stop acting like y'all so freaking dumb. All right? So Baba can talk to anybody he wishes to talk to. But because you got members in his tribe that are warlocks and witches, they're practicing witchcraft, they're doing sorcery, and they're creating problems to block the master teacher from coming out. So now they got it set up where Baba can only talk to 7 people and only write 7 people. And when I do my next update, which is coming up next, I'm going to let y'all hear Baba say that they only let him talk to 7 people and they only let him write 7 people. Okay? The prison, all the ADX Florence Supermax prison, they only going to allow him to talk to 7 people and write 7 people. Why? Because the government is working to keep him in there, and members of the tribe that are in here disguising themselves as Sabaeans are really our enemy. Okay? Look, Who's talking about do I know phase one? This is not about him, okay? This is about me, Tabitjet, the sister that's been doing the work for the master teacher for years, all right? I've been traveling, filing paperwork, doing everything for the master teacher. Phase one has done nothing for Baba, all right? As far as I'm concerned, to bring him out of prison. It's not about him, and I'm tired of y'all bringing up this dude's name like I don't know him, okay? And the thing is this, I don't care about any of that. Y'all are young. Phase one was 3 years old when Baba got locked up. Lifeway was only 4 years old when Baba got locked up. Prince York was only 4 years old when Baba got locked up. Y'all are children, and you don't understand what's going on. All right? And like I said, ask your parents. And if your parents don't know, it's because maybe they didn't ask the right questions. They didn't write Baba. They didn't ask him how was he doing. They didn't get involved with his freedom. So now, the young elder is going around telling people that I'm an informant. First of all, I'm not a freaking informant, okay? I'm a convicted felon, and I was locked up in the prisons with the master teacher at the same time. I read the letter and said, if y'all want a copy of the letter, I will send you a copy of the letter. So that way you can read it for yourself and figure it out for yourself and say, well, is this sister telling the truth or is she lying? No one else in this tribe is bringing facts to y'all. Tell a young elder that I said, is probably listening, tell him I said to one, bring the facts. All you keep saying is Baba came to you in a dream, like Biggie Smalls. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazines, Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine. It was a dream, okay? He's telling y'all that he had a dream. And I'm bringing y'all facts. I'm saying, look, this is me, Tabitjet. This is what I did for the master teacher. Here's the paperwork that I filed. Y'all hear me talking to Baba. Y'all hear the master teacher and me talking about Congressman John Conyers, Congressman Hank Johnson. You hear me and Baba talking about his case. You hear Baba saying that he had a toothache. And I told y'all that when he was sick, they was all partying. I let y'all hear when Baba said that they stomped on his foot. Hold on a second. Let me take these glasses off so I can't read the comments. Listen to this. When Baba got locked up and he was in Marion prison, Adrian Patrick was his attorney back then, and Mr. Bundy was Adrian Patrick's side partner or whatever, sidekick or whatever. So I asked Mr. Bundy, and I got pictures of me and Mr. Bundy, and I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to put them up on my wall so y'all can see, all right, how far back I go. I know all of these people that I'm talking about. I watched them for years. Now check this out. Mr. Bundy, right, was friends with Adrian Patrick. Adrian Patrick was not an attorney that Baba hired. The Garland firm was not an attorney that the master teacher hired. He never hired those lawyers. There were people in the tribe using y'all for money, stealing y'all money, saying, look, we need this, we need that. And they was taking the money and turning in 1/3 of it. I got that in writing too from the master teacher. Listen, when I got out of federal prison, I wrote the master teacher and asked him questions. One of the first questions I asked him was, why was we in the same places at the same time? I asked him that. I said, why were we in the same places at the same time? If I'm a part of the conspiracy and I got something to do with the master teacher in there, why would I ask him that question? And why would he write me back and say to me, you know what, Tabitjet? You and I were at the same places because you belong to me, or because the extraterrestrials set it up for me to go to Georgia. Because I went to Georgia. I went down to Georgia intentionally, well, not intentionally, unintentionally, to get a vehicle because someone was giving me a Mercedes. One of my homeboys was like, listen, I got a car. Don't worry about it. I got you. I got a Benz, a 98 Benz. You could go get it. He said it got a $750 lien on it because it was in an accident, but they repaired it and it's yours. I said, oh, I got that in my pocket. I left to go to Georgia to go pick the car and wind up in the same jails with Baba. But the master teacher said they used the car to lure me to get me to Georgia. right? And the math teacher and I was in the same places at the same time. Now I got to keep repeating myself because y'all are listening to Black Devils, okay? These people that are telling y'all all this negative stuff, they never tell them niggas to show me what you worked on since Baba been in there. Because all the young elder keep telling y'all is he came to me in a dream. Then he's smoking a cigar. We don't freaking smoke cigarettes. We don't do drugs. There are no Sabians in this tribe that has ever been on Tamaray on the Holy Land smoking. And if they did that outside the gates. And if they came on the land high, Baba would approach them and say, you got to get out of here with that. We have children to raise, women and children here, pregnant women that don't need to be breathing in your intoxications. The purpose of our tribe was for us to come out of the devil and his wicked ways. So if you drinking alcohol, you smoking cigarettes, you smoking cigars and all this other stuff, and y'all smoking weed and y'all doing drugs, you are not one of us. You can act like it all you want to. You can pretend all you want to. You do not walk with us because we don't do drugs. We don't eat swine. We don't eat flesh and dead carcasses. Y'all are breaking all the rules, and it's guess what? You're not coming with us. When the math teacher come out, y'all will not be amongst those who strive and worked hard and make themselves clean in the blood of the Lamb. Young elder, you shiesty, you a goddamn fraud, and you're a sorcerer, okay? You're a freaking sorcerer and you're a fraud. And you worked with other people to try to take me out. Why? Because you selling books, you selling cups, you selling t-shirts, and you're claiming to be something that you're not. You never walked with the master teacher, and that is a fact. You never wrote him. He's not coming to you in dreams. You're lying. But guess what? It was said that the devil would be able to fool all of the people in the tribe, except for those that are the elite, the true followers of Dr. Malachi York. You can't fool them. You could play these games with these niggas, but you can't play no games with me, okay? Because I've been around all types of shiesty individuals, all right? You ain't the first, and you ain't going to be the last. But I'm telling you right now, you better move out my way, and you better stop slandering me. Now, let me say something else. First of all, I want to say this to Care. I don't give a damn. You're not my daughter. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you do. I don't care where you go. I don't care who you sleep with. I don't care how many Caucasians you tell to lick the floor and do all this sick stuff with your sick mind. Because we're living in the end of times. There are people that are wind up missing. So your stupid mother needs to tell you to stop doing what you're doing before you wind up missing. Because you're going on these trips talking about you traveling all over the world. No, you're working with, you're a Dom, or what they call Dom Matrix. And what you do is you have clients that fly you different places to do those things that you do to them. And so you're not an entrepreneur and you're doing this and you're doing that. And what type of husband do you have that lets his woman do the things that you do? You're an embarrassment to the master teacher. You're an embarrassment to this tribe. And anybody that follows you is a fool. Because if my daughter was doing some dirty, low down stuff like that, I would slap her face in a 360-degree turn. You're disgusting. Okay? And what you're doing is not funny. Just a couple of days ago, a 19-year-old girl named Sade was missing. She was out with some Caucasian man at a seafood restaurant eating. Somehow she wound up missing, and when they found her, her leg was in a lake somewhere else. Her head was decapitated somewhere else. They burnt up her freaking car to get rid of the evidence, and they caught the Caucasian. Look it up. Her name is Sade. She was 19 years old. Another girl, 4 days after that, before that, a girl shot another girl at a club. They were fighting over a man. These girls are walking around loaded, okay? And they ain't talking no more. They pulling out their firearms and they shooting and they not thinking. Why? Because we're in the last days and times. The master teacher said in 2008, they messed with that Hadron Collider and they bust open Hell's Gates. So now you got demons, you got people walking down the streets in New York. Everywhere they go, somebody's punching them in the face. Crazy people punching you in your face. They punched a little girl in the face. They just had a shooting in Chicago. Four little children, innocent children, got shot. They had a shooting in Dallas. Like, y'all are not seeing what's happening. Y'all are allowing people in this tribe that don't walk with Baba to give you the illusion or the give you the conception that they walk with him and make you think that they one of us, and they're not. They're the synagogue of Satan. Like it says in the book of Revelation, there are those that say they are Jews and they are not, yet they are a synagogue of Satan. And the master teacher broke it down and said, there are those that say they are Sabaeans and they are not. They're the synagogue of Satan. Some of these people are walking with the devil and they're doing his work. I'm not impressed with your dominatrix and some man sending you cash app and you telling him to lick the floor. Sweetheart, we are in the last days and times. We are in a time of pornography, strip clubs, people walking around with no clothes on, men, women, and young children, dressing little girls up like grown women. We are in the end of times, y'all. This is the last days and times. And so what the young elder should be teaching y'all, if he's a teacher and he claim he walk with Baba, he should be teaching y'all sound right reasoning. He should be teaching y'all, he should be talking about what's happening in the world, what's going on. He should be a warner like the master teacher or a student of the master, warning you all about the times that we living in like I am. All right? So y'all need to slow down, stop assuming and listening to these people who y'all don't know. All right? Now, let me make another thing clear. He said that he made up some name. I don't know. I told the brother, look, 2 brothers spoke to me about it. I said, listen, don't send me that garbage. I don't want to see it. I said, I don't want to see anything that he has to send to me or anything. I don't want to see anything that anyone has to send to me about what the young elder has to say about me because he doesn't know me. And the thing is, you can't even touch me, brother. You've done nothing. You've done no work. You've done no footwork. I gave y'all phone calls. I put documents on the wall. I showed y'all pictures. I let y'all listen to recordings of me, and they're jealous. They're jealous because they done nothing. Okay? And the thing is, I don't care about a phase 1, the young pharaoh, the young elder, Lifeway, all these fake freaking names. These are members of that these are people that have come across the master teacher's teachings, but in my eyes and what I feel from my spirit is that they don't really live it. Okay? And the thing is this, no one has the right to tell people when we fast what to drink and what to eat. Because the master teacher said we fast for 3 days every first of the month and that we only drink liquids. He said you can take your food and liquefy it and drink your food. So why is phase 1 telling people we drinking orange juice? They want to be leaders, you see? And this is what I don't rock with. Look, I'm 57 years old. I don't have time for child games, y'all. I've been in this fight for years. And I'm not going to let somebody that's like me being the heavyweight champ, and I'm going to let some young, bony, Mark Breland type dude get in the ring with me, and I'm Tyson, and think he's going to take my belt. It's not happening. I'm going to knock you out. I'm going to knock you out with the truth. I'm going to knock you out with the facts, and I'm going to knock you out with confirmations. I don't listen to rap. Baba said, do not listen to rap. He said it's garbage. It's spells. Listen to this. If you listen to the music, Baba said they're using nursery rhymes. And what the nursery rhymes are, is the nursery rhymes are spells. So it's just like if you say, you know, like when we were children, we had a pity pat song. We used to say, down, down, baby, down by the roller coaster. Sweet, sweet baby, I'll never let you go. Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop, shimmy, shimmy, bow. We had songs like that. So what they're doing with the music is they're making them into nursery rhymes. So that way, when you're listening to the song, you're thinking that you're listening to music, but it's really a rhyme, and it's hypnosis. So when you listen to the music, it's not on the key of F anymore. Baba said they're not even using instruments anymore. Okay? And so when you're listening to the music, it's not music anymore. He said, don't listen to rap. Listen to the music with soul, where they use instruments like Stevie Wonder, Sade, Anita Baker, Gladys Knight. You understand what I'm saying? People with the tones, the OJs. You know what I mean? Listen to music that had meaning. Teddy Pendergrass, the shot of the blue, Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. You know, music that had messages that helped you soulfully to keep you grounded in this day and time. That's why you got kids wanting to kill themselves, wanting to die, screaming and saying they don't want to live no more and stuff. People losing their minds. And then when you watch the news, they don't even cover all the chaos that's going on because it's embarrassing. They want y'all to keep on. They want y'all to keep on going to the concerts, keep on being on Instagram and the internet, watching all this garbage, you know, laughing and acting like life is so easy and oh, it's not. It's not. These people go to the bathroom like we do. These people have problems like we do. These people can catch colds like we do. These people can get headaches. These people can get, you know, tired, sleepy. Not what they experience the same thing. But what they do is they'll go on Instagram or a TikTok or whatever, and they'll do their face up and paint their face up and make it look like life is so breezy when it's really very, very sad. A lot of these people live very sad lives. We're in the last days and times. And I don't see anything funny about seeing the daughter of Dr. Malachi York saying what she said and doing what she did with that Celtic man with women clothes on. It's sad, all right? It's not a happy thing because you would want, if I had a daughter, I would want my daughter here and safe with me. I would want her out there like that doing these type of things, caught up in porn and pornography and all these other things. And don't say that it's not, because if you're doing these type of things to these crazy, listen, the history of the Celtics, they're known for being barbaric. They're known for being murderers. They're known for mutilating, like Jeffrey Dahmer and the rest of them. Look, some of these people have lost their minds. And with the mixing in that came in, when those Nephilims came down, and they mixed in with the mortals on earth. Remember Cain? He was afraid. He was like, they're going to kill me because they were cannibals. So I don't see anything beautiful or funny about the daughter of Dr. Malachi York doing those type of things. I don't think, like I said, if that was my daughter, first of all, no child of mine would have ever been doing anything like that. My children would have been afraid, just like how I was afraid when I came home in my house and my grades wasn't right, or my teacher sent me home with a note. I would be scared. Or my teacher said, I'm calling your mother's house. Every time that phone rang, I was praying it wasn't the teacher. You see, discipline goes a long way. And that's why I am the way that I am now, because of my mother. And another thing I want to say this to you, young elder, I'm not a lesbian. I've never been into women, never was and never will be. All right? I don't know where you're getting this from. Like, you people are acting this way because you don't see me with a man, or you don't see me with a brother, or you think like, oh, she doesn't have a mate. Trust me, I had plenty of opportunities, but I was given instructions from the master teacher. So who am I going to listen to? I'm going to listen to you? Or I'm going to get intimidated by you dumb niggas? Or am I going to listen to the master teacher and think with my mind and be a God again? Because he said, I'm coming back home to turn you all back into gods. All right? I'm not a lesbian. I lived in the Detroit community, right, for 3 years. I lived in the Ansardo Law community for 3 years. And I lived in Cleveland community for a year. And then I lived in the Virginia community for a year. Ask any of those people that ever lived in those communities. They will tell you about me. I was never with a brother. I didn't want to be with a man that was selling oils and incense and peddling. And I didn't want a man to get me pregnant. And I have children. I used to watch some of the women in there and the mistakes that they made. And I didn't want that to happen. Ask the brother Rashid or Rashad in Detroit. He has a bookstore there. Ask him. He remembers me. His wife was my friend in the community. I did not mess around with those brothers at all. I didn't just think, the thing is, some of us are not from here. So we don't feel the way women on earth feel about men. We don't have those desires. Like I said, you got women that go to concerts and they'll be ready to fight you and throwing their bras and stuff on the stage, crying and fighting over men. Just like these two girls in Alabama shot each other in a club over a dude. Now one girl is dead, the other girl is in prison, and the dude is free. You understand what I'm saying? And guess what? While she's in prison and the other one's dead, he's going to be moving on to the next girl. And guess what? He may have had another girl. Y'all sit over here fighting over dudes, fighting over money, fighting over property. Y'all are Lulu, Amilu. And some of y'all are children of the devil. And you're not going to say that I'm something that I'm not because I don't behave the way you do. Because it was shown to me, I saw text messages that you, the young elder, sent to Care saying, I can't get my mind off of you. Oh, I'm thinking about you. And then I saw Care. She went live when she thought she was going up to visit Baba. She took a shower, put on some spandex pants, put on a spandex top, and she was talking to y'all, and the camera was down in her freaking vagina, showing her meat down there, through the spandex. I don't think that's cute. If y'all, listen, y'all want to be in that world with the pornography and y'all want to be a part of the Celtic world because Baba said this is their 6,000-year rule. That's ending. That's how they dress. That's how they act. And Care's mother is mixed. Her mother's a mixie. Her mother's half black and half Caucasian. And she got that Caucasian blood, them flickering genes that creates this in them to make them behave this way. And then on top of that, the mother never disciplined them. So they running wild in the street doing whatever, whereas my mother wasn't having it. You feel me? So it's like you can't compare me and how I am to every other woman, to all the other women on the planet. I'm not like them. I'd rather sit here and say my prayers and read my books, you understand? And study and get myself ready for what's to come. Because it's about to get real ugly. And you all got your minds in the gutter. And you're sitting up here slandering the woman that's coming to you and saying, look, y'all, I'm the one that's doing the work. I've got the recordings with the master teacher. I'm the one that's praying for him. I'm chanting. I'm the one that's encouraging others to chant. I'm the one that's telling y'all what the people have done to him in all these years and why he's incarcerated for 22 years. And you got other people that they don't care. They don't care. Listen, y'all are nothing but piggy banks to them. Y'all just a way for them to play mind games on y'all and steal your money. And like I said, ask the young elder, where's your letters at, bro? The Dr. Melakazi York been incarcerated for 22 years. Does he approve of you writing these books? Does he know that you're selling T-shirts? What about that? Most of the people that you see doing that, they moved on. Harvey Hotep was another one. He did the same thing. Started writing books. They get the information from Baba, and then they steal our information. They plagiarize our information, and then they start talking about it like it's them. Just like you got other people that are reading our doctrine. And those of us that study and read, and we hear other people talking, we know they got that information from us. Listen, before I became Sabian, my father was into the culture of, because my father was born in Ethiopia, but he was born in Nigeria, but raised in Ethiopia because my father's father found a wife in Southeast Ethiopia. So that's where I got my name from. And my father's has a Hebrew name, okay? Or a Ethiopian name, right? And so the thing is, I wasn't raised with white dolls. I was not allowed to play with white dolls, so I don't see myself as being ugly. I love my skin and my nose and how I look. I'm proud of myself. I feel good about me. Always did. I've never, ever looked at myself in the mirror and hated. Anything I ever hated was probably a scar if I fell or a mark. But as far as my looks, I've never looked at myself or any other woman, my complexion even darker, and said, that's an ugly woman. Now, don't get me wrong. You got some ugly people out here. Light skin, dark skin, Asian, it doesn't matter. You understand? But I've never hated myself. I never played. I was not allowed to play with white dolls. You know, my father had a nose ring. My mother had a nose ring. They wore dashikis. My family burnt incense in my house. I didn't grow up eating swine. I did not eat pork. I'm not a pork baby. You know, but you got some people that are born genetically and they're bred, and it's no matter how many books they read of our doctrine, no matter how much information I share with them and tell them, it's just not, they're just not going to register it. You know, you got some people like the master teacher broke down in the Man from Planet Risk book. He said a person could be 80 years old and still have the mind of a 9-year-old. You understand? So it's like some of y'all have the monkey gene, and some of y'all, because of what you're eating, because of how you live, because of your diet, because of what you're exposed to, it reflects on how you feel and how you think about the master teacher, how you think about our doctrine, and how you feel about me. So when you make your comments and you get negative and you start acting stupid, I don't get upset at all. I just like to right the wrong. And the thing is this, no, it's wrong what Care did, what York did. Yelling, you're pretending that you all this for your father and you're lying. And I don't like that. You understand? I think it's a fraud. And the thing is, I think it's fake, and I think it's phony and fake and evil to pretend you got this great love for Bible, but really deep down, it's magnified inside you. You're a freaking liar. You know, you everybody in Brooklyn, listen, y'all think I'm lying? Ask the people in Brooklyn. Ask the brother Coffring, why did he do that video called Another Fake York Saying Something? What? Who? Ask him, why did he do that about her? Why? Because she's a fraud. She's a liar. She's a fake. She used to be in Brooklyn causing havoc. People trying to come in for class. You got women with children and babies in their hand. You didn't even give a damn. You and your brother throwing stuff out the window. And he's trying to call me a con artist when I'm over here fighting for your father to get out of there. No one else in the tribe is doing it. And if they are, tell them to show you. Say, show us what you're doing. And don't use your status as his mate or a relative or whatever to play games with people. I'm not, let me tell you something. And I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. Look, let me tell y'all something. I come from a lifestyle. I had a very hard life. I didn't have it easy growing up. You understand? Because some things went down and, in my life, and I had to swim or drown, okay? And that's why I did what I did. And I hustled and made the money. And I said, okay, this is easy. I don't got to work, I did my thing, and I came across a lot of different people. You understand? And so I'm built for this. I'm built for this, okay? I'm strong. Y'all niggas could do all the witchcraft you want. It ain't gonna work, okay? You could go ahead and do all the witchcraft. Damn, if you keep doing this and I'm still here, what is that telling you? Evidently, it's telling you that spiritually I have protection as well. The ancestors are not going to let y'all take me out. I don't deserve to be dead somewhere or smashed up in a car or in an accident or whatever. I don't deserve that. I haven't done anything but try to help the master teacher come out of there. I worked hard for many, many years. Okay? And y'all need to just realize, y'all need to realize who y'all dealing with and who's behind the scheme of things. Because it ain't me. I'm not the enemy, okay? And so for the young elder to say that I'm a school crossing guard, this is her dancing. Fine, brother. If that's how you feel, that's me. That's not me. But at least I'm protecting children crossing the street, if that is me. You understand? Y'all sit up here saying, calling me all these names. Everything that's coming out of his mouth is slander. Tell that nigga to bring the facts like I do. Tell him to bring the facts. Y'all, tell him show you. Show me, brother, where you written this man. Since you saying you love him so much and you keep saying he coming to you in dreams. He's coming to you in dreams. Oh, he came to me in dreams. Tell him, show me where the math teacher came to you in dreams. See, men like that are bitches to me. I don't like using foul language. That's the only word that I can think of to describe who this dude is. He's not a man. Men don't act like that on the internet. Real men Don't act like that, especially with a woman. That make me think he bending over for somebody. Somebody running up in that. Because you acting real feminine. You acting like what a woman would do. I'm expecting sisters to come at me like that. And you got men in this tribe coming at me like that. Like that brother that called himself, what's his name? Alabaz. The Puerto Rican brother. What's his name? Alberto Perez. He just sent me an email and told me the brother Rico died. But you on the young elders platform saying that so then don't look at it anymore. You're on the young elders platform saying that Baba said I came from another planet and I'm causing problems and blah blah blah. Leave his comments up there, sis. Don't delete it. Leave his comments up there. Because the thing is this, brother, you're a sorcerer, okay? You practice sorcery. You're a fraud, okay? Because Baba never wrote you. You never wrote Baba. And another thing that you are is a liar. You're a freaking liar. And it's okay because you going up on my wall. I got my next update coming up, and you going on my wall because you're a little bitch, all right? Because real men don't act like that. Real men bring the facts. Real men stay posed and composed, all right? And they dealings when it come to women. Don't delete his thing, Hatet to JA. Leave it up there. Leave it up there. You're a wuss. You're a wuss. And you're afraid. You're afraid of me. You see? You scared of me, bro. You scared of me. You scared of me, bro. Because you know that I'm about that action. You scared of me. And you know what I'm saying is real. First of all, Bun Anthony Evans would never, ever put out a spiritual contract against me. Okay? And you're talking about these young brothers, phase one in them, and you're getting in their mind telling them to tell me it was Bun. Bun was the one who told you that I was out of here. That's a lie, bro. You was down with those people, and you was associated with the sorcery to try to take me out. All right? And I now got your card. Yeah, you can laugh. Yeah, you're going to be laughing now. You're going to be crying later, bro. I promise you. You don't want this smoke. Trust me. You don't want this smoke because now you done made an enemy out of me. Okay? Now it's on and popping. We going to see. We going to see, bro. Yeah. Go ahead. We going to see. Because guess what? I'm keeping this video up for confirmation and facts to prove that what I said about you was the truth. Everything I say comes to fruition. Everything I say comes to fruition. Everything you tried to do to me is coming to fruition, bro. Trust me. You can laugh all you want to, but you scared. You scared. You's a wuss, nigga. You's a wuss. You's a wuss. You not a real man. You not a real man. Yeah. Yes, you the one on my channel. I'm not even on your channel. All right? I asked you a question. I said, how did you know? How did you know that they was trying to take me out? And you couldn't answer it. You said Bun told you. Who is Sherry Bay? Who is that? Man, look, what are you teaching, young elder? You're not teaching our doctrine. You don't read our new affirmation. So what are you talking about? Nigga, you smoke cigars. How you gonna lead somebody somewhere and you intoxicating your lungs? What type of man with sound right reasoning is gonna be smoking cigars? You drink alcohol. You messing up your kidneys. You smoke cigars, okay? You don't walk with the master teacher. He doesn't know you. Matter of fact, I got a phone call coming up. I'm going to ask him, does he know you, Quanwellion Hill? I'm going to ask the master teacher, does he know you, Quanwellion Hill? And then we'll see. We'll let the world hear what the master teacher has to say about you, all right? Because I already let him know. And the next time I talk to him, we're going to get that on tape. How about that? And then you sit back and wait for it, brother. How about that? Sit back and wait for it. Yeah, you told the phase one, don't delete his messages. You told phase one that the brother Bun and some other brother named Blue, he said, she said, told you that the reason why you knew that I was going to die that day or they tried to take me out was because they said it. Nigga, please. All right. Like I said, we're going to ask Baba. All right, family, check this out. This how we going to do this. Hold on. Let me delete this dude from my comment. Let me move him. He can't come on here no more. I'm going to block him from coming on my, Okay, he can't type no more. This is how we going to do this. Don't worry about him. This is how we going to do this, family. I'm going to talk to Baba real soon. And when I talk to him, I'm going to ask him about this dude. Because he's saying, you know, he's teaching. He's going to keep teaching. You know, Baba came to him in a dream. he said Baba came to him in a dream. He smoked cigars and all of that. He got the T-shirts and all that. I'm going to make sure I take pictures of all of that and send it to the master teacher. And then we'll see. We'll take it from there, brother. Because guess what? It's more than two ways to take care of a nigga like you. Okay? Because you ain't real. And you know I know you ain't real. All right? And you going around slandering, talking about me, and making up stuff. You don't have no facts. Bring your facts. You said I'm a lesbian? Bring your facts. You said I'm an informant? Bring your facts. You ain't got no facts to back up nothing that you're saying, man. You just talking because you're scared. You're afraid, okay? You can pretend in front of everybody else, but deep down, you're afraid. Why? Because Tabitjet is on the set. Y'all know, number one, I'm not a liar. Number two, I'm not scared. Y'all know I'm a warrior, and y'all know what I mean, what I say, and I say what I mean. And like I said, brother, you're laughing now. I promise you, you will be crying later. Because guess what? Zanitra tried it. She gone. Lita Holden tried it. She's gone. Who else? All the rest of them niggas that tried it, they're gone, bro. They're gone. All right? So I hope you know what you're dealing with. And I hope you're ready for this. I hope you're ready for this. Because like I said, I don't come from your gene pool. And you don't come from mine. You don't want to mess with me and my ancestors because we ain't playing. All right? It's time for Baba to get out of there. And he coming out. Y'all don't want him home, but he will be here. And that is a fact. Now, let me see what else this nigga said. Because somebody else type me what y'all said, the young elder said about me. Type that for me, please. What else this gay man said? Because like I said, why would they be coming back and forth on my line? You lying, laughing, and all. Come on, me. That's real men don't act like that, y'all. Strong men that's not intimidated don't act like that. All right? And look, everything I told y'all is true. All right? And like I said, a lot of y'all don't know it was true because y'all wasn't in Georgia. So because y'all didn't live in Georgia, because y'all wasn't in Athens, because y'all wasn't in Decatur, you don't know. The young elder was not there. He was not in Decatur. He was not in Georgia. I never seen this nigga. He popped up on the internet with Baba's image, Baba's name, our doctrine, Baba's face. Because you got to watch them. Because this is what the master teacher told me. Baba said they always using my name, Tabitjet. They always using my face. They always using my affirmation. And then what happens? He said they start making it about them. First they say it's about me. Oh, Panabab Yanun, Baba, Dr. Melakazi York. And then when they wheel you in, then they start making it about themselves. Then they come with the T-shirts. Then they come with the cups. They always selling something. Like this other sister said to me, she said, why is everybody always asking for money? I said, listen, every time I need help, then here they come. Just like before, when Baba told me to get with Congressman Hank Johnson. Check this out. I was going to save this for Shalimar, but I'm going to repeat it again. The master teacher, and I got it on tape, and I'm going to let y'all hear part of it. The master teacher said for me, he said, Tabitjet, I need you to get with Hank Johnson. Let Congressman Hank Johnson know that they falsified documents that I'm new here. What's this about? I'll tell you, you got to catch up. When I'm finished, y'all rewind this to the beginning, and then you'll find out. I'm not going back. The master teacher said to me, Tabitjet, I need you to go to Congressman Hank Johnson's office. He said, because when you set up the meeting for Congressman Hank Johnson to meet with Secretary Nippy, Fatima York, if y'all don't know who Fatima York is, that's Waukey's daughter. Fatima York, Waukey, Fatima York, Secretary Nippy, and a man named Charles Mallory. I set up a meeting, right, for them all to meet with Hank Johnson about Baba's status as a diplomat. Because as you all know, Baba is a diplomat with full immunity, and he's not supposed to be incarcerated. So what they did was Dale Elaine Brown, Waukee, took Baba's pre-sentencing investigation report. If y'all don't know what that is, it's called a P as in Peter, S as in Tom, I as in Islam. And she took that report, and what she did was she put Baba's paperwork in for when he was arrested. The PSI report determines your time, how much time you're going to get, the facility you're going to go, whatever. And they put that name Dwight York there. Now, after they did that, when Baba's Liberian attorney, Galawalu, came with Baba's passport, the passport says Dr. Malachi Z. York. Baba changed his name in 93 and became a diplomat with full immunity. All right? Full immunity. That's the highest rank diplomat that you have. So now what these niggas did was they took Baba's paperwork, right? And pretended that they took Baba's paperwork and switched his name around, got the fake birth certificate, Dwight York, so that he could be arrested under Dwight York. And then while Baba was being tortured, they hurried up and got the paperwork together to say that Baba was not a diplomat. Now, I'm going to get into that when I do Waukee, because after Shalimar, Waukee is up next, okay? And like I said, as I do each one, and I go down the line with all of them, you'll understand what I'm saying. And see, the niggas like the young elder, they work in a circle together. They're a ring of devils that work together because I'm coming forth with the truth. And so when I come forth with the truth, someone with a sound mind will say, damn, that makes sense. And start putting two and two together, and then boom, the devil's exposed. You feel me? So now, what happened was when Baba told me, right, back in 2019, or was it 2020? I think it was 2020. I'm going to get the dates correct. Baba told me to go to, he said, let Hank Johnson know that they falsified documents on him, right? That they lied and said that he was an honorary diplomat and not a diplomat with full immunity. And not only did they do that, but they also falsified a document and said that Baba's a citizen of the United States. Now, let me tell you something. First of all, that's a federal crime. Okay? Whoever gave them that paperwork, that's a federal crime. They can go to prison for that, for federal prison for falsifying documents. Second of all, when that happened, that day when I was supposed to be in a meeting, Wakia, Fatima York's mother, said, don't let Tabitjet in the meeting. Don't let her in there. Don't let her in there. And Fatima, her daughter, was threatening me. Charles Mallory was like, if you come, we're going to cancel the meeting. So I thought maybe this is what Baba wanted, because Baba was the one who told me to let them in on the meeting. So I didn't go. But that night, and all of the Wapians that was in Georgia know this is the truth. That night, Waukee fell and broke her arm in 3 places. Okay? So who's freaking lying? Who's a fraud? How could I be a fraud with all this work that I'm doing? Why would Baba tell me to do that if I'm a fraud? Them niggas is lying to y'all. They know who I am. They know what I'm doing, and they scared. They're scared. Listen, if somebody tries to put a contract out on you, right, on a low, if somebody tries to do something to hurt you on a low, right, behind your back, that means they scared. They like, yo, we got to get rid of this girl. She doing too much. You know, we ain't doing it. We know she going to do it because she love him. They was like, we got to get rid of this girl. We got to get rid of this girl. And then they tried to get me in a car accident, and a young elder was a part of it. Now, I asked him a question, and he couldn't answer it. He tried to blame it on Bun. Anthony Bun Evans, I know him. He was a brother that was sending me books when I was in there. Him and the brother KU's. So like I said, if I'm a freaking, what you said, Tabitjet, you are saying that they are scared, but you don't go live with them. I don't have to go live with them. I got my own channel. I don't got to go live with them. I know who they are. I know who they are. I don't have to go live with them. Let me get her out of here too, man. Hold on. I'm about to get her out of here too. Where's she at? I don't got to go live with those people. Why? I'm bringing the facts. I don't got to go on their channel. For what? I got my own channel. And I'm telling y'all what it is. And if y'all don't think what I'm saying is real, don't listen. Don't listen. Get off the freaking channel if you don't like it. It's what I'm trying to say to y'all. Hold on, let me get some water. Let me tell y'all something. This is a war against good and evil. And these are some wicked ass niggas, man. They devils. And a lot of y'all wasn't around. I've been down since Baba been in there. And y'all niggas is just popping up out of nowhere, claiming this and claiming that. You can't do that. That's like coming to somebody, that's like moving in on a block and trying to take the block over. It don't work that way. You gotta earn your status. You got to work with people, get to know people, get to feel the place out, and then you move in. You just don't jump on. Y'all think y'all just going to jump on my bandwagon and take over? It ain't like that. This is my channel. The people who listen to me, if y'all want to support me, y'all can support me. The people who don't, you don't have to. And like I said, I don't have to go on the young eldest channel. I know who that nigga is. He's fake. He's fake. He not working for Baba. They're afraid of me. All right? That's why they're saying these things against what I'm saying. Look, this is my body. I know what I saw. I know what I experienced. And I'm not going to let y'all try to make me be something that I'm not. It's not happening. Okay? Look, y'all. I was there. I saw what happened. I saw what happened with the cars when they tried to kill me. And when I got to my hotel, the young elder said that I was dead. How would you feel? Y'all don't see, this is the thing. Y'all don't look at me like, what if that was my sister? What if that was my aunt? What if that was my mother or my cousin? Y'all don't look at things like that. Instead, y'all get jealous of my relationship with Baba. Y'all get jealous of how I look. Y'all get jealous of my home and the things that I worked hard for years. Y'all get jealous when I ask for help, for money. Y'all try to stop me from getting that because y'all are just a bunch of haters. Y'all are like your father, the devil. Y'all are the jealous ones. I don't have to go on the young elder's channel. Why? He's not serving a purpose for me at all. You understand? And I never asked him for help at all. I don't know him. Like I said, I never knew him. He been existing for the longest. I never knew who this dude was until I saw his name pop up on my channel when I was with the Sabian assassin saying that I was dead. That's how I know that nigga, okay? So why should I go on his channel for what? Listen, let me tell you something, and this is a fact. And I'm going to ask, matter of fact, I can't ask Baba something like that. There are two brothers in this tribe. I went to go see Dr. Thompson one day. Y'all don't know who Dr. Thompson is. That's Baba's doctor, right? And I needed to get a document from him, right? That these niggas was trying to get that from me too. And I went to Dr. Thompson's. I went to meet up with him. He gave me this paperwork. And when I said, that's Baba doctor? I was like, that nigga look crazy. And I wrote Baba and said, what's wrong with him? You know, like, in my mind, I'm like, how is that Baba's doctor? Like I said, well, maybe he's from another planet. Maybe he's just a nerd or he's weird. You know what Baba told me? Baba said that the Bodhi twins, I don't know who they are. snatched Dr. Thompson's soul through the internet. Okay? I'm not going on nobody's freaking channel. All right? I don't know who the Bodie twins are. All I know is one of them gave me a phone call one day and said, Tabitjet, you could work better if you come with love. I said, what? He said, love. He said, because one day I said, listen, brother, ain't no love over here. These are niggas that tried to take my life, so I'm supposed to love them. Somebody come and smack me in the face, I'm supposed to turn the other cheek. The math teacher taught us years ago, we don't turn the other cheek, okay? An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, nigga. You knock my tooth out, I'm gonna knock your whole grill out your mouth. And like I said, I'm not no freaking sucker. This is a sucker-free channel. Y'all not gonna sit up here and try to play mind games and say all these stupid things about me or to me, saying that why I'm not doing this and doing that. Because it's just your opinion. Like I said, if y'all don't like it, don't come on my channel. I just kicked the young elder out because I was going to let him talk. But he's sitting there laughing and acting like a little wuss. Men don't act like that. Men, a grown-ass man does not act like that. Because if he was a man, when I said that to him, he would have reached out to me through my email. And he would have said, listen, Tabitjet, this is what happened. The brother Bun called me and said she's out of here. They did this. And then the brother Blue, come on, man. Y'all niggas act like, look, that's why I don't like country men. I don't like country people because y'all act like bitches. You talk like women. You act like women. You gossip like women. You on the phone talking to me saying Bun said, that Blue said, that she, come on, man. That sound like a devil to me. I'm not a dummy. I'm not stupid, okay? And they know that. They know I'm not dumb, okay? And they know that I'm smart, all right? And guess what? The master teacher coming home, he coming home through my womb. You don't like it too freaking bad. He coming home through my womb, all right? I'm doing the work, not them. And no, I don't need to tell these niggas what I'm doing. You learn from your past experiences. You learn from your past. I don't need to tell them what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, when I'm doing it, whatever. Keep on, live your life. Move on and live your life. And keep thinking that this is a joke. And I'm going to show you what's real. But like I said, there's people in this tribe, they practicing witchcraft, they practicing sorcery. There's sorcerers. And like I said, the young elder is a sorcerer. He's a freaking wizard. All right? He's the same thing like that reptilian nigga. They all do the same thing. They have a secret pact with the devil. All right? Just like that man told about Sean Puffy Combs. He said, listen, it's a boule Illuminati. And Sean Puffy Combs wanted me to do this with his girlfriend. And this happened. It's a clique. It's a group of them. And like Baba said, I wish I had that freaking popular called The Scheme with me right now. Because I would read it to y'all. Because Baba talks about it in the scheme. He said they all came together. He said a group of clergymen. He said undercovers. He said they got a secret pact with the devil and they all work together. He said they come as clergy of Mesopotamia. What's Mesopotamia? Those were the witches that came through. He said they came through as clergymen in Mesopotamia and they send them from inside and said report back to us. So how you going to try to flip it on me and say I'm a freaking informant? Let me tell you something about me. Okay? First of all, rats, snitches, informants, they get killed where I'm from. People kill you for that. You ever said, y'all ain't see what happened to that dude named Alpo? My best friend used to date that nigga from Harlem. He was standing on the corner. He was working for the feds. He told everybody he was standing on the corner in Harlem and they blew his freaking head off. He was out there on his cell phone smiling and they blew his freaking head off 3 days after his birthday. All right? He was a freaking rat. It's serious where I'm at. Y'all better do the history of New York City and see what's really going on. It's real out there. Y'all better ask Baba. Those of you who know people who know the Master Teacher from back in the days, Baba tell you some stories about them gangs when he was a part of them gangs when he was younger and the stuff he seen and he witnessed and the things that happened in the streets of New York. It's crazy out there. You can't be no rat and be in prison. Rats are out free. And they work for the government out there, and they work for them, and they come inside and pretend they one of us, and then they report back to them. And that's a fact. Okay? Now, any questions? I'll take questions before I get off, because I've been on here for almost an hour. Yeah, a little over an hour now, and I'm getting freaking tired. But like I said, I don't need people making up stories about me because they mad because I'm exposing them. You know what I'm saying? The young elder is upset because I'm exposing him. I asked him how did he know that. I'm like, damn man, I'm driving and I drive with my left hand. I'm driving, and next thing you know, the car hits the thing and gets out, spins out of. I'm like, yo, oh shit. I get to my hotel. This dude, you said Alpo was really dog food. No, it was a dude named Alpo. It's okay, leave her up there. Stupid ass niggas. They mad because they trying to set me up to talk with phase one so these niggas could try to get inside me and snatch my damn soul through the internet. It ain't happening, nigga. It ain't happening. And stop coming in, DMing me. Stop DMing me in my box talking about you seen something and you got some spiritual work. I don't need nobody doing nothing for me. I got this. I got my gold book. I got my prayers and I got my powers from within because I'm not from here. And y'all are just a bunch of jealous niggas. But like I said, when I talk to Baba, I'm going to ask him about this young elder brother. And I got a phone call coming up real soon. So we'll see about that. And then all y'all haters could sit back there and hate on me because that's all y'all doing. All y'all freaking, lead them up. You said, how's Baba's health? He's good. He said he's feeling real good and he feels real strong. He just want to get out. He waiting on us. Wow, 285. That's the number up there. That's where I used to live. 285 Eastern Parkway between Franklin and Clausen. But anyway, so I just had to come on here and let y'all know that the young elder is a sorcerer. The young elder is a fraud. The young elder is a liar, and he doesn't know me, okay? The young elder is creating his own doctrine, just like Paul, the self-appointed apostle, did. He created his own doctrine. You know, the book of Acts, and said, it's not what a man put in his mouth that defileth, it's what come out. When the Messiah told his followers and people not to eat swine, because they cast the demons in the swine. He said, don't eat the swine. They said that's a dirty animal, not to eat it. And Paul said, it's not what you put in your mouth, it's what come out your mouth. Baba did so many books on Paul. And that's what the young elder is. Listen, he's a sorcerer. He's a liar. He's a black devil. And like I said, he's creating his own doctrine. And even phase one got his own doctrine, his own books out. You understand what I'm saying? And guess what? I ain't telling y'all not to buy them. Do what y'all want to do. But I'm telling y'all that Dr. Malachi York is the only man in this day and time that has the information, the sound right reasoning to take us to the next level. No one else does. But if you want to do what you want to do what you want to do. But don't get mad at me because I don't want to follow your ass. I don't have to follow you. Don't get mad at me. I don't ask anybody that listens to me. I don't ask y'all to follow me at all. I said, listen to what I'm saying because I'm smart. I've been around these people and I know what they're doing. Okay? Somebody asked me, how's Baba's health? He's doing fine. Somebody said they knew here. He says, I know my name. I know that's his name. I know that's his name, P.O. No, his name was Alpo. He was a drug dealer. He used to hang out with this dude named Rich Porter. I was on an island with Rich Porter's sister. I know her. You know, it's a lot of, and like I said, it's a lot of stuff y'all don't know. I'm 57 years old. Y'all are young to me, okay? And then with my experience, I'm older than that. And then on top of that, I've been here. This ain't my first incarnation. I'm not dumb, okay? And some of y'all know me and some of y'all don't know me. And if you don't know me, you're going to find out what I'm about in a minute. Because this game of the math teacher being locked up, it ain't going to go on forever. It's going to come to an end. You understand? And the things that they did to the master teacher will be revealed. And then you all will see that I'm not lying. I'm already telling y'all who they are and who did it now. And my thing is, look, I told y'all about Waukee. I told y'all about Carla Thomas. I told y'all about all the people that were responsible for the master teachers incarceration. Before I even, like I said, the only reason why I brought up the young elder name was because he was a part of them trying to take me out. Okay? And when I said that, how was he a sorcerer? He is. He's a sorcerer, okay? Because somebody tried to take me out and create a car accident, all right? And when they did that, he knew about it. So he was a part of it. You understand? He was a part of that. Look, man, y'all sitting up here. Listen, let me tell you something, all right? Let me tell y'all niggas something right now. Be glad that I'm talking, because I'm really not one to talk. Be glad that I'm on this call and I'm talking to y'all about what's going on, because really, I'm not really the one to talk. Like I said, Nawapu changed my life, all right? I'm a gangster for real. I'm a real one, all right? Y'all, and all you FBI agents and CIA agents and all that, y'all know my MO. Y'all know what I'm saying is real, okay? Be glad that Nawapu has changed my life. Wu Sabat has turned my life around for the better, okay? And I am refined now. I am more poised than ever now. I was worse than this, okay? And when I was in Athens, Georgia, I didn't hang out with a clique. I didn't roll with none of these sisters. And guess what? When they were slandering me, we had a meeting. On Covington Highway, we had a big meeting, and I stood in the middle of the room, and I asked each and every one of them that I had a problem with. I got in their face and said, what's up? And they didn't even want this smoke. They backed up, all right? They didn't want it. And I said, I'm tired of y'all niggas lying on me because you jealous, because I got a nice shape. I'm tired of y'all lying on me, saying that I'm this and I'm that, and I never slept with none of y'all freaking mates. I'm tired of y'all making up stories and creating stuff about me because you're jealous. I got tired of that crap, and I told Baba when I was in Georgia, I wanted to move. He said, no, I'll be home, and I stayed. Okay? I didn't want to be there. I'm not a country girl, all right? I'm a city girl. And those of you who live in cities, you already know what it is. People from Chicago, people from Miami, people from Houston, and them cities where you see people get smoked. I saw a man's body on the ground and his eye was 5 inches away from his head. I heard the gunshot and was hoping that wasn't my brother or somebody that I knew. And it was some Jamaican dude on the ground with his eyes 5 inches away from his freaking head. I stood there shook. I've seen all types of stuff, and I've experienced a lot of things, and I'm telling y'all what I know about people, all right? The young elder is a freaking sorcerer. He's a sorcerer, he's a black devil, and he's a freaking liar. Now, if y'all want to follow him, go ahead. Go ahead and follow the brother. Follow him and see how far you're going to get in life. I don't care, okay? I don't listen to him. I don't follow him. I follow the master teacher. Pana Bab Yanun. Palma Zalna's daughter. I'm in the Babre a Kakta Zetwi. That's who I follow. Let me see what this says. Listen to this. This is Psalms 54, and then I'm a end. This is Pa Samech Im Yanun, the Psalms of Yanun. This is what it says. It says, Psalms 54, let us Nawapians of Wunawap rejoice. Who is like or was as Panabab Yanun before him? Who knows the explanation of all things, such as he has given and still gives? Hold on, because this... Hold on, let me read this. Because the words of the master is beautiful. Hold on. It says, Psalms 54. Let us, Nawapians of Wunawap, rejoice. Who is like or was as Panabab Yanun before him? Who knows the Ta'alul, explanation of all things, such as he has given and still gives? Right knowledge, right wisdom, right understanding that yields the right overstanding, which shows on the face of those who use sound right reasoning. The face is changed from its appearance of doubt to confidence. So obey Yanun's command, because Nawapians, you took an oath before Panatharu. Because Nawapians, excuse me, let me hold this. Because Nawapians, you took an oath before Panatharu the overseers. Do not be in a hurry to learn a little from him and leave Yanun's presence and try to become him, to leave Yanun's presence to try to become him until he himself looks you in the eyes, Ayanatwi, and says, now is your Wakut time to separate from me and go out and spread the good news of Wunuwap. Because the master teacher's words are supreme. Who can say what he says without using what he said? None. Not even you who feel you can. You can't. Okay? This is for the young elder. And everybody else who think they the master teacher. All you stupid people. Y'all are dumb. I ain't never met a bunch of dumb people like this in my life. Following behind people y'all don't even know. For there is a proper time and procedure for everything. Although your ego may weigh heavily upon you, you don't know the future. Yet Yanun can tell you what is to come. You don't have the Sakhem power over Fatir al-Fatar, natural nature, as he does, to contain it or send it forth as you see him doing 3 days to the Adamu Tapal, Adamite world. Azkur, remember who the master teacher is and who the student is. Rejoice with procedures. Now, what's the coincidence that I open this and it opens to that? It's talking about the people that's trying to act like they Baba and they not. And y'all could say, oh, well, I like this person. Then go ahead and like them. I don't have to like them. I don't have to do what you do. And I don't feel the way you feel. I'm not a freaking monkey, all right? I'm not a Lulu Amulu. I'm not a follower. I don't follow other people. I use sound right reasoning. I look, I watch, I observe, and I check out the facts before I come and say anything. All right? And like I said, y'all going to find out what I'm saying is true because I don't sit up here and lie to y'all and make up stories. Everything that I'm telling y'all about these people is real. And if you don't, like I said, y'all, I swear to God, I swear on everything. You don't have to listen to me anymore. You can unsubscribe and go ahead and stay with the young elder and phase 1 and Life Wave and the young fro and these people who y'all want to follow. I don't have to follow them. Okay? I don't have to follow them. I don't have to like them. This is my life, my soul. Thank you. Get off my channel, man. Go somewhere else with this crap. I don't do this for followers. I do this because it's wrong what took place in this trial with the master teacher and all the lies that they told him. Hold on a second. Yeah, I'm back. My bad. The thing is, family, I don't have to follow behind these people. I'm not going to do that. All right? I've been around for a long time. All right? I've been studying and reading Palahaj. You okay? I've been studying, reading, and walking with the master for many years. And these people are just popping up out of nowhere. And like I said, I don't know the young elder. But I found out that he's a sorcerer. I found out that he's a liar. I found out that he's a devil. And I found out that he was a part of it. That's how he knew that. That's how he knew. And that's why. And then if he didn't think that it was true, why didn't he respond to me when I said I'm right here? What are you talking about? He deleted it real quick and disappeared. He was a part of that crap, man. He was down with them niggas trying to kill me. All right? Now, if you don't believe it, so what? You don't have to. This is my life, my body, and my truth. You don't have to listen to what I gotta say. You understand? You guys can just get off my channel and live your life. But I'm telling you what happened to me. I'm telling you what I know and what I saw. And if you don't think it's real, then don't. Okay? I confirmed it to you. I said I'm not a freaking lesbian. All right? He going around. What does that have to do with the fact that I said that? What does that have to do with the fact that I told you? How did you know that they was going to try to take me out that day? If I was a lesbian and I'm not, but what does that have to do with what I said? You're not even bringing the facts to the table, bro. You slandering, you lying, you making up stuff, you telling people, Anthony Bun Evans, this and that. Y'all making up stuff. You got people wanting me to talk to phase one. Talk to phase one. Why? I don't have to talk to that brother. I don't have to deal with these people. I don't know them. I don't trust them. I don't care how much money they give. Baba told me the devil will give their money. So what? I don't want your freaking money. If you don't listen, if it ain't coming from a good place, if you don't love me and what I'm doing for the master teacher, if you don't care about his life, and you don't care about my life, you could take your money. And I want to put my middle finger up in the air. I could care less. Take your money and shove it. All right? Y'all always be thinking y'all could play games with people's life because you got money. You could dangle. You cannot dangle a carrot in front of my face. All right? Because I will pray, I will chant, and the ancestors will make a way for me always. And that's why I try to tell y'all that the prayers is powerful. Start saying your prayers. Ask the ancestors to show you who's real from who's fake. We're in a time, like Quanwellion said, the truth will be revealed. So this dude is sitting up here playing with my life, and y'all sitting up here telling me I'm wrong and why I won't go in their lives. How would you feel if you was me and somebody did that to you? Y'all are some heartless freaking devils, man. Don't tell me what to do with my life and who to talk to. You not me. Y'all niggas ain't doing nothing. Y'all been freaking walking around, going to work every day, getting your freaking check on the internet. Y'all have not been doing anything. You didn't put the freaking work in. Freaking tell me who to talk to or why you ain't doing this. Y'all, like I said, man, y'all ain't got it all up there. A lot of y'all are freaking Lulu, Amilu, and some of y'all belong in a crazy boy. Can't tell me some nigga gonna come after Baba and say he's this and he's that, and Baba came to him in a dream. You might as well go to the church with T.D. Jakes, what's his name? Jimmy Swagger, Reverend Peter Popoff, Creflo Dollar, Juanita Bynum, and the rest of them niggas that be saying, oh, the Lord came to me, y'all. The Lord came to me and said I need $3,000. Oh, I had a vision. The Lord said, and these niggas be coming out of their pockets, slapping money in the plate like it's nothing. Y'all claim that y'all Sabians and y'all walk with Baba and you won't even read the doctrine. Y'all sound like idiots. And me, I'm not gonna entertain a freaking dummy. So don't tell me who to talk to, when to talk to, or I should like this one and that one. I don't gotta like none of these niggas. All right? I'm not with the games, and like I said, I don't got the tolerance for it. I've been through too much in my life, and I've experienced too much in dealing with black devils. And if you didn't walk in my shoes, don't assume, because you don't freaking know me. You don't know me. You never lived in my house. I let y'all hear a part of my life and what I'm doing for Baba by playing the tapes, and you niggas still ain't satisfied. You know why? Because you're jealous. Y'all hating on me. You're jealous. Why she get to talk to Baba? Why they picked her? Why her? How come not me? Why not me? Why her? But then when the opportunity is presented to you to even do a small little task, you can't even do that. Y'all can't come together for nothing. But let somebody say we having a party and watch how many niggas be there for the food. That's how you know y'all animals. Lulu Amilu. Animals. You're not the master teacher. I don't care how much you think you spreading the word. Look, tell you something that I said to a brother yesterday. I said, listen to this, and then I'm gonna end this call for real this time. I said, listen to this. How is it that we got the books, right? We all got the books, right? I got my bookshelf right there. So, and there's libraries all over the world, right? And now we got the internet, we got Google. How is it that somebody, right, that has access to the same books that you have, why you can't just read the books and learn on your own? Why do you need someone to stand before you and teach you? Why? If you don't understand the doctrine, you don't understand what you're reading, the math teacher said just be patient. The next book you read or the answer will come to you. But you don't have the patience to sit down and say, I don't get on those online classes. Baba said, y'all wasting your time online talking about this one, talking about, if you want to read, it gotta come from the back of the throat. It gotta come from and all this other stuff. I'm not a follower. Never was. Okay? I don't mind being taught. I'm a listener. I'm an observer, but I'm not a follower. I'm not gonna follow you. I don't care if you claim you know the way. I gotta see, like the math teacher said. Let me see you produce a gnat. He would say that to people, right? The 5% nation, because I used to be a 5%er back in the days. I was down with that. It was a lot of them all over Brooklyn. ALR, B, Born, C, C, D, Divine, Destroy, F, Father, C, God, H, he or her. I was down with that doctrine too. But then when I said these niggas is fake, man. They out here drinking, shooting dice, killing each other. I was like, I don't want to be a part of that. I was like, I'm not a 5%er no more. My name is not Asia, Queen Asia no more. I'm done. I was like, I'm out. And I said, don't call me Queen Asia no more. I was telling my homegirls, was a lot of us that was down with that 5% nation. My brother too, C God and all of them. I was like, nah. But let me ask you a question. There are people that study, right? And they just study a little bit more than you. And you can do the same thing. But you want to be lazy and you want to be led. But the person that's leading you wrote the books for you so that you can redeem yourself through the doctrine, right? And so instead of doing that, y'all all want to follow somebody because we're in a time of the internet where y'all feel like I have to follow this one, follow that one, like this. Oh, he didn't like my thing. Oh, he liked us. This is all the tools of the devil. And me, I don't have to follow these people. I don't have to get on their channels for what? To do what? I asked the brother a question. Like I said, it didn't even have to get to where it is now. Because when I first said it to him, he could have reached out to me and we could have talked like adults. I'm a grown woman. All right? I'll be almost 60 years old. Talk to me on the phone. I'm not coming on no chat so you could be protected by your devils that follow you. No, nigga. Get on the phone and you could have talked to me and said, listen, let me explain to you how that happened. Because if that was me, that's what I would have did. But no, this nigga want to come on my channel with the laughing emojis. He's a bitch, okay? Men don't do that, And so my thing is, I have my own mind, and I study and I read, and I watch what's going on in the world, and I watch how people move, and then I make my decisions from within. And I hope that the ancestors will bless me and that my decisions are honest and just. And that's how I think. And I'm not going to kiss your behind and nobody else behind because I don't need you. Okay? I have the Natharu. All right? I have myself. I have Panabab Yanun. And I have the members of this tribe that is Sabaeans. That is who my family is. Those who walk with the master. Not those who walk with the young elder. Not those who walk with phase one. Not those who walk with Lifeway and all these other people. I don't follow people. And I'm not going to let you make me feel that I'm wrong because I won't follow them. All right? So with that being said, I said what I said. I told y'all how I feel and what I know about the young elder, and that's what's on his comment. He's a fraud. He's a sorcerer, he's a liar, and he's a black devil. And I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. And it's going to manifest, and you all are going to see what I'm saying to be true. And with that, let me see if I got anything I need to address with. Excuse me. Let me put this on. Is there anything I need to address? What did your experience do for you? I don't know what you mean when you say that. What do you mean? What do you mean when you say, what did my experience do for me? Why does the young elder wear feathers on his head? Is he a Native American? The young elder, and this is what the master teacher told me. Like I said, I'm going to set up a call with Baba, and I'm going to bring up his name, and I'm going to tell Baba what these people are saying. I'm like, Baba, I'm fighting for you, and you got people saying, I'm going to bring up their names and tell Baba what's going on. And then he's going to tell me as a master what I should do, and I'm going to follow instructions. Now, this is what the master teacher told me. He said, whenever you see people in this tribe, they don't want to leave. He said, we go through schools, right? And they stay stuck in those schools and they don't want to move on. He said that some of them stay in the school of Native Americans because they don't want to go to Africa. That's what Baba said. He said they don't want to go to Africa. So they don't want to go to Africa, y'all. They want to stay here. And guess what? I'm not going to stay here because I was in the master teacher's office back in the late 80s. And I remember when he said that those of you who get caught up here, he said this is going to be the playground for the devil. He said y'all are going to be the playground for the devil. I was like, what? I was like, what does he mean by that? Meaning that there's a part in the book of Revelations where it says that the devil, they let the devil loose for a little while. So when they let the devil loose, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know if that meant with Hell's Gates being open or what. But I'm following the master teacher. Y'all want to stay here, deuces, stay. Because I'm not getting caught up. I know who he is. I know what I experienced and I know what I've seen. And I try to share that with people. And it just goes in one ear and out the other. And the thing is this, many are called, a few are chosen. Some are just not meant to be here. They want to stay here in America. They don't want to go to Africa. I heard this dude on TikTok that follows an empress, and he said there's no resources in Africa. He said they keep saying there's resources and there's no resources. Well, I'm gonna tell you like this: there was no resources on Bushwick Avenue in Brooklyn, okay? And the math teacher turned it into a paradise. There was crackheads, junkies, drug addicts. Baba took all them freaking buildings, built them up. Everybody came in, worked together. We was like bees in a hive, making it happen. And guess what? And that's what Bushwick Avenue was. Hold on, let me show y'all something. This is the community that Baba built back in the days on Bushwick Avenue. That was used to be a dump. And Baba turned it into an Islamic palace. That's the Ansarullah community. Right underneath there, over there to the right, to the far right in the back, underneath there was a pizza shop, was a restaurant. Look, y'all, Baba is the man of the hour, and you be a damn fool to follow somebody else, okay? Especially a nigga like that that's on here making fun. First of all, I'm making all these moves for Baba. He on there laughing. You didn't do that to Sakina. You didn't do that to Joaquin and all of them niggas and these people that been lying to y'all. But to me, you do it too. So I just show you whose side he on. He on their side. Trust me, that nigga work with them. And they try to, every time I say something, here they come with something. Every time I do something, they try to act like they doing something. But they don't bring the facts. They don't produce the recordings. They don't produce the letters. They don't produce nothing but lies and rumors. That was Bushwick Avenue up there on my wall. Okay, Baba sent me that picture from prison and I blew it up. He said, remember this? We were Ansars and we lived in that building and Baba turned Bushwick Avenue and turned it into a paradise. So what you think the way, what you think he gonna do with Africa? You don't think them freaking Celtics is using our own race to work against us? They are. And they don't like me because of it. And I don't care. I'm not, listen, and this is for all you FBI agents. I ain't scared of none of you niggas. You want the smoke? Bring it. You don't like me? Too bad. I do what I want to do when I want to do it. When I'm ready to talk to the master teacher, I'll talk to him again. And like I said, I'm going to bring up young elder and we're going to see what's real. I got to go, family. I'm out of here. Somebody said, did I interrupt? All right, I got to go, y'all. I'm out of here. Wadu. How you in this? Wadu, family. Let me see if there are any more questions. Play if you want to. If you want, laugh aloud. Can't win. Oh, they were at facts. The range entities I need to pull up. Oh, good, Lamar Watson. Lamar Watson. I be trying to put you up there to take these people out and you don't do it. All right, y'all. Why do? That just made me laugh. Yeah, read that book, Freaks and a Perfect Creature, because that's what we dealing with right now. A bunch of devils. A negative blood types. Why do?